Hello everyone, MessyPlays here, back at it again. How you doing today? I am playing a new game. It is called The Low Road. I have never played this before, but it looks quite cool. Very stylish. I like the music. Penderbrook Motors HQ, Department of Outside Intelligence.
Let me tell you
What
something.
a great art style.
I wish somebody had told me on my first day. Being a spy is nothing like you see on TV. Showdowns in exotic locales.
Why is he out of focus?
Car chases, seemingly limitless food and beverage per diems.
Alumni.
Those days are over. What we deal with is the collection and manipulation of information, plain and simple.
Can I
Thanks
interact
to the
with
wonders
it?
of telephone communication, we don't even have to leave our desks anymore.
Okay.
Is it fun?
I like how his afros went from
that depends
small
on how long
to
you've been here.
large to
But listen,
small,
if you
small,
keep your head
smaller.
down and do what's asked of
That's a
you,
nice
15,
detail.
20 years down the line, you could have a nice looking corner office just like this one. Heated underground parking too. Not too shabby, is
Is
it?
that good? Heated underground parking.
I'd rather be a real spy, thanks.
A real spy is someone who gets their information undetected and unseen. No better way to do that than through a telephone. What's your name again?
Do I get to pick? Kovacs.
Kovacs. Numi Kovacs.
Cute. But try to knock that fantasy nonsense out of your head. We're doing serious work here. Since it's your
It's
first
putting me
day,
off how he's
let's
out
see
of
what they
focus.
taught you in the academy. The woman we're about to call is Lacey Mendoza. She's a production manager at our latest competitor, Rev Inc. Our top engineer, a fellow by the name of Sebastian Cartwright, was working on a top secret project when he was abducted along with his plans. We're beginning to think that Cartwright might be involved in whatever they're doing over there at Rev, and possibly against his will. There's 3 things I'm going to need you to find out. 1. Where this test facility is located. 2. What's the easiest point of entry? And 3. Whether or not they have Sebastian. I pulled all the information I could on Lacey and compiled it in this scrapbook. It's not much, but it might help you gild the lily. Any questions?
What does Gild the Lily mean? I've heard it before. That's one saying I've never really looked into. I thought it was about sex. Any advice?
Any advice?
Get her to trust you. Pretend to be someone from her past.
Okay.
Someone she cares for but hasn't kept in touch with. Old classmate, former co-worker, that sort of thing.
Okay.
Whatever you do, don't pretend to be a loan manager. You won't make it past hello.
How do I use the scrapbook?
It's a scrapbook. You turn the pages with your hands and look through it with your eyes. Then your eyes take what they see to your brain, and your brain uses that to come up with ideas.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down.
Though maybe not in your case.
Okay. Can I just play the game now?
What's Rev Inc?
No idea. There's nothing on the books to prove it exists. My guess is that it's just a front for one of the big boys.
Tell me more about Sebastian.
Brilliant engineer. Bit of an eccentric. Has a Jones for clean energy. Whatever that is.
Enough talk. Let's call her up.
Yeah, let's. Okay, what's this animation called? Is it like Flash? Where you can just like,
This is an important mission, so make it count.
you know, pull. Alright, what the fuck? Okay. Well, this is cool. It's kind of like Papers, Please.
Bliss and blessings unto you and yours. This is Lacey. Who's speaking?
This is. Guess who?
Guess
That's a good question.
You'll have to forgive me. I'm having some trouble placing you. We haven't heard from outsiders in quite some time.
Holy shit. Oh, give me a second. Fucking hell, why did you call her before I even looked at the scrapbook? What? What am I even looking at? I know she's called Lacey Mendoza. Oh, can I just keep her holding for ages? Student, right, Cartwright. What? Why is Cartwright circled? I don't understand that. Instructor. Your old instructor. London branch. I've got no fucking clue. None of these options are helpful. Sheila.
Only the best roommate you've ever had.
Clara? You sound really different.
So do you. I actually thought you were a man when you first picked up.
Really? Well, it's probably just a bad line or something.
That's probably
I wonder how
it.
easy this would be.
Cecilio, are you?
Because
Who's Cecilio?
Never
once
mind.
somebody talks to you with
We've just had a
confidence,
lot of
like they know you,
outside
you really start to
interference from
second
me
guess
and we need to be
yourself.
extra careful
This is
about who we
probably
speak to.
more realistic
So
than
if
you
really are
think.
Clara, I'm gonna need some proof.
They did
Why
this,
don't we start with you telling me the address of our old apartment?
Oh, give me one hot minute. It was. This is cool. This is really interesting. Well, we said over a decade. Any of these look like there would be 2-bedroom apartment, 3-bedroom, studio, 3-bedroom. Fuck me. I mean, they made a joke that it was 10 years. So, maybe 10 years from 1971? I don't know. Could it be the 42 Overlook? I feel like I've just got to guess one of these. It's obviously not Kessler Street. She only lived there for a month. 3-bedroom. She held the lease. 2-bedroom. Oh, well, she lived there 5 years. And she lived in that one like 4 years. I'm getting confused because I don't think I've been tipped off on which one of these it could have been. A. Mendoza. Would that be her parents? Carver Hall. That'll be the one. Dormitory. There you go.
376 University Ave.
Actually, that was the address for my college dormitory. How could you possibly know that?
I remember everything.
This is cool.
You must have told me at some point.
Well, if you remember everything, then you should remember the address that we lived
For
at
4
before we
years,
together.
right.
What was it?
42 Overlook.
42 Overlook Terrace.
Wow, it really is you.
See,
Then how on earth did you get this number?
this is cool. Right, well, the leaseholder is maybe our mother. Oh no, the leaseholder is somebody called C. Babcock. Patent application. What? Where's this shit about a patent? Daughter Lacey abandoned her lovely fiance at the altar, a well-to-do man. What has any of this got to do with Mendoza or whatever the fuck she's called? By Rita Pipkin, Abigail... Oh, okay. Right, okay. They're saying this letter, sincerely Abigail M, might have been written by Mendoza, but the letter's about a daughter abandoning her lovely fiancé at the altar. A well-to-do man who promised her the world. She wouldn't explain why. And then to say she didn't agree with his family's value system. Now, instead of moving back in with a roommate, she's holed herself up in a seedy hotel with a bunch of flower power radicals who spend their time railing about saving the world, living off the grid, and revolting against who knows what. My husband and I are trying our best to be sympathetic, but now she plans to flee the country with them to work on a special project. We are at our wits' end. What should we do? Okay, maybe that is a mother then.
Your mother gave it to me.
Stop it right there.
They say
I've had
that's
enough
it,
to hear with her meddling.
because she's been
First
writing a
she writes
letter.
the newspaper,
Yeah,
and then she
that's
starts
it. I
doing
worked
her
that out.
dirty work?
I want to join you.
That's not true at all. The reason I'm calling was I want to be a part of it.
You want to be a part of Rev Inc.?
Yeah, your
Sure.
flower power.
Seems fun.
I'll have to double check with Sebastian, but I'm sure he would be glad to have you on.
Okay.
A few of our members recently escaped, so we could use
There you
some
go.
extra help.
Is there can you actually
One of our people will be in touch. Speak soon.
Well,
Ooh,
you
yeah.
got 1 out of 3. Not terrible for a first try. Who knows? Maybe in a few years you'll be ready to man the phones for real.
I don't
Why
understand.
don't you take a coffee break and then get started on some light clerical work? I think that's more your speed.
I don't understand. How did I fail? What did I fail? She was gonna call me back. How did I fail that? That was awesome. Is it?
Not much competition in this Employee of the Month game, is there?
Not as long as I'm around.
It reminds me of Papers, Please. It's got that quirky art style. Is it all going to be phone calls? Because that would be fun. I did like working it out. It didn't seem like there was much pressure to keep them waiting, which might be a shame. If you can just take every call at a kind of leisurely pace, it kind of removes some of the tension. What do you want, old man?
Hi, I'm Numi Kovacs.
Well, 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 you must be the latest Oi boy.
Excuse me?
Oi?
Outside intelligence? O-I? Oi. Listen, kid, if you want to stand out and be seen as spectacular, it's best that you take to our office vernacular. Let me introduce myself. Hab Applecott's the name. Equipping agents is my claim to fame. You need gadgetry, you come
Okay,
to me.
so he's cute.
Forgery too. I'll make you an honorary degree.
Do you have any advice on how I can get some field work?
Around here, that's unfortunately Horace's domain. And between you and me, that's a downright shame. He won't use my inventions, says he's found better kinds. But that's only because he pockets everything he finds.
What's up with the
If I were
rhyming?
in charge, I'd send him on a permanent vacation. But Turn won't do it. I think he fears retaliation.
What's up with all the
What's with
rhyming?
all the rhyming?
Most of my work is pretty mundane. Speaking like this keeps me from going insane.
Could you help me replace Horace in the field?
Well, Horace is more a pain than I'd like to admit. Too loose with his lips and totally lacking in wit. But going out on a limb for a perfect stranger? Why, a stunt like that could put my job in danger.
Okay, I gotta go.
Promise to return the favor.
And what makes you think you'll be around to repay? Turn's fired assistants after only 1 day.
I have no social life, so I'm always free to work well into the night.
Considering you're getting paid by the hour, that's not exactly a superpower.
I'm smart. Practically a genius.
Intelligence is something that one has to prove. All right, go ahead and make your first chess move.
QB8 to QB7.
There's a pawn in that spot, you crazy cretin. One move in and you're
I really like the art style. The backgrounds are amazing. There's a lot of love been put into these drawings.
The peanut is neither a pea nor a nut. It's a legume.
Intelligence and knowledge aren't one and the same. Just spitting out trivia is both boring and lame.
My god, this guy is so miserable. You'll be so bad at parties.
What can I say to impress you today?
There's a step in the right direction. Keep bringing the rhymes and you might pass inspection.
Oh my god, there's so many fucking choices.
I'll stand here for weeks on end, if that's what it takes to call you friend.
You've impressed me thus far, but how long can that last?
As long as it takes, I'll always outlast.
Rhyming a word with itself is a very weak move. If you want to impress me, you better improve. Let's try again. You've impressed me
Oh
thus
my
far,
God.
but how long can that last?
Shut your mouth or I'll kick your ass.
When you find out the answer, you'll be somewhat aghast.
When it comes to Western poetry, you're clearly a beast. Now, how about a form that began in the East? The syllable count of 5, 7, 5 is a perfect way to keep
Are you
the
talking
brain
about
cells alive.
haikus?
No, with a haiku.
Yeah, you see.
I'll be impressed through and through, and maybe help you.
Oh my God! Shut up, you old man. I've had enough of your games. You're making me feel slightly deranged. I don't think that's a haiku. 575. Oh,
We
let's go
know
with
what you need, so don't worry your dumb head, the early birds say.
Your poetic prowess has left me
There you
feeling
go.
quite odd.
I'm not
As
bad.
a man of my word, I'll assist with your fraud.
There we go.
This fake ID should serve you just
Okay, I had no
fine.
idea that was
If
going
anyone
somewhere.
asks, the hands that made them were not mine.
Okay.
Will this give me access to the photocopier?
Without an official tracker, there's little that card can do. If you want real privileges, you might try a switcheroo.
Who's gonna be dumb enough to fall for that?
Check another floor if you can't find someone nearby. As long as you stay persistent, you're sure to find your guy.
Thanks, Hab.
Okay. I gotta go swap this ID with someone. First floor. It's got a really nice kind of really nice feel to it, this game. Okay, what's this dude's problem?
Roaming the halls already, are we?
Turns out I could have a break.
Well, now I have to commit 3 of my best agents to undoing the damage you've done with that phone call.
I tried my best.
Oh, I'm sure you did. But to keep this office running as smoothly as possible, perhaps you'll consider making this.
I don't know what I did wrong during the
permanent
call
one.
because I got the
You
correct
want me to
answer kind of.
Quit, step
Seemed to have
down,
went my
early
way in the end.
Retirement without benefits. Why get hung up on titles? All that matters is that you're happy. Why don't you think about it and get back to me?
I should get back to
I
work.
should get back to work.
I've got a feeling.
Before you do, let
Oh my
me
God.
ask you a question.
Can I get back to the
Have
puzzle
you
kind of
ever taken
elements?
the time
That was really
to
fun, that phone call.
stroll the docile woods?
I don't know if I'm as into this kind of character interaction.
I prefer the city.
Well, that wasn't the answer I was looking for, but I suppose I should have assumed based on your attire. Off you go.
Okay. I thought maybe this should be more direct kind of puzzle gameplay. We'll see how it goes. I think I'm meant to go to the first floor. This is obviously the roof.
Well, there's a new site in an old place. Name's Horace. Horace Hayes.
Hi, I'm Newman.
Some of this audio quality is
Newman.
terrible.
Another name I'm gonna have to learn to forget.
This dude sounds like he recorded it
Let
over
me
a
guess.
phone. I'm not
New
trying to be
kid,
mean, but that's
fresh
really
out of
bad.
academy, ready to travel the world. And
My
set on
audio
fire.
quality is probably not the best, but this is a
Problem
pretty
is,
run-of-the-mill
everyone's only
mic, and
got
it,
room for one field
if you
agent.
do a load of
You're
filters, you can
looking
get something really, really good sounding.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
And this
But once
this
you
guy sounds like
realize
he's
all
sitting
you're
in a room,
doing is
not on a
answering
rooftop.
phones and ordering lunches, you'll go somewhere else. Just like
Did they cheap on the kind of
Why don't I
voice
save you some
talent
time?
when they've made this
Cabela's
really nice
agency
looking
just
game?
opened an outfit across town and are looking to poach as many of our agents as they can. Why don't you give her a call? Head off to greener pastures.
What? Do you have what it takes to be a Bellows bloodhound? Founded in 1968 by Cynthia Bellows, an espionage Professional with 2 decades of experience in both the federal and private sectors, Bellows Corporate Investigations Limited is a corporate-based espionage and security firm helping companies stay competitive in this new information age with offices all across North America. BCI is aggressively hiring experienced espionage professionals to staff our new branches in Europe, South America, and Australia. Call today 1-800-555-USPY. Must have a minimum of 2 years experience in telephone or field-based recons, no exception. Okay, what? Thank you. Yeah, I don't like to rag on kind of technical stuff sometimes, especially with independent, but I don't think there's any excuse for bad audio quality because you can get a mid-range mic and then get really, really good results out of it. Audio is not something you need, like voice is not something you need to ever have kind of bad quality with in a game. Like music, that's subjective, and you might not, you know, you might not have the best compositions. That's going to cost you money. But recording your voice, getting someone who's got a good voice.
Fiddling with that contraption.
There you go.
Not really.
Then don't.
I mean, I don't like being mean, but his voice is really bad. Like, I'm guessing it's someone that works at the company. I do like that font. I recognize it. I don't want to make a crappy guess. Maybe Helvetica or Rams. Futura? What was I doing? Getting an ID off the first floor.
Looks like I'll need a key card to get this thing to work.
Okay. What can I do with this?
I'll need to swap my fake ID for a real one if I'm going to be able to make copies of this flyer.
Wow, okay. I like the music. No, it's not a one-for-one likeness, but it's got a bit of a Jan Tiersen quality to it. Right, let's swap it with this douchebag. That didn't work.
Out of order. Guess I'll have to hold it. Looks like these mail slots connect to the bullpen on the other side.
All inter-agent communication must be approved by yours truly.
Okay. I'm guessing there's one guy that's doing a bunch of voices. Obviously, that's a Star Wars poster.
That font's pretty hard to read.
It's not a font, it's a foreign film from Japan.
Well, yeah, I knew that. The Japanese language also has fonts, and this one's pretty hard to read. Good movie?
Utterly breathtaking. It's almost 20 years old and still ahead of its time.
I'd love to see it.
Well,
I've always
it's
wondered about that. Like, how
very
many
hard
fonts
to get
does
a hold
Japan
of.
have?
Have to be in the right circles.
I know it sounds
which
stupid,
you're
but there can't be that
always-
many variations of their kind of language. Wouldn't it just take too long to kind of digitize? Doesn't it have like 20,000 letters? I couldn't, like, if you're some guy sitting in your room making fonts for default, you're not going to do it for the Japanese language, I'm guessing.
Sure are a lot of people in there. About 50 at least.
Can I go in the bullpen? I'm guessing not.
Locked. Looks like it needs a passcode.
Okay, this is pretty fun. My only grievance so far is kind of with the voice acting. I know that's dickish of me. Wasn't there a game where the kind of, you know, the developers weren't allowed to have like an English localization, so they did it themselves? So you got to be two minds about it. Like, it's always not it's not always the right move to just throw them under the bus, but when it's bad, you got to call it out. I'm guessing the year is 1974. I don't know.
Outside Intelligence is looking to start a competitive Jai Alai team to play against the Bellows Bloodhounds. What the
Okay.
heck is Jai Alai?
It's pronounced highline.
What the heck is Highlight?
If you don't even know what it is, you're not welcome on the team.
I kind of like how anytime she interacts with someone, some kind of character off screen just butts in and gives like his 2 cents. But I don't know if that'll get annoying as well. I do like to moan a little bit at times. What am I meant? Like, am I just meant to swap this this key card with someone?
Anything I can do to help out?
We're on standby till Penderbrook gives us our next assignment.
I don't really
You can
understand
go
how I
introduce
failed the
yourself
first
to the
one.
rest of the team if you want.
I actually thought I
I
got
don't
a
care.
pretty positive result.
I'm gonna go get some coffee.
Suit yourself.
Okay. I mean, I was listening to Doc Brown down there, but I don't know if I'm completely understanding what he meant. The layout of this room is also pretty weird. If that doorway is, you know, the door I've just come through, there must be a window here. Right, this is, look at that wall. This is the door. There's a window there. Okay. I'm not just imagining that. They've got some kind of The Shining, you know, Stanley Kubrick geometry going on here. That does not make sense. Anyway, I'm overthinking this.
Well, hit the floor. She's back for
Like, I
more.
get kind of quiche-ness, but don't overdo it.
How do I use the photocopier? I have something I'd like to copy.
You'll need a permanent ID if you want that to work. Dr. Thornton over there. But watch out, he's a jerk. He's the one over there with the fancy desk and the haircut.
Like, you
Oh,
could have
that's
just said that
statues.
one line and I got everything I needed. Why are these characters just over-talking to me? Right, I gotta go.
What's the deal with Turn? He seems a little off.
He was once a federal field agent, considered one of the best, but was fired for sending his partner on a self-serving quest. She took most of the flack, was temporarily jailed, and ever since then his career's been derailed. You'd be cranky too if that happened to you.
Okay, I gotta go.
I've got to go, but
I'm
thanks
trying
for
not to
your
whine. I am
If you
enjoying
need
this.
anything else, just give me a yelp.
I just feel like certain times characters shouldn't talk too much. They should just give you sufficient, is that the right word? Sufficient info in kind of the least, you know, the most economical sentences possible. When they get too flowery, I actually tune out because it's like, I'm playing a game, guys. I'm not just trying to listen to these, you know, these characters waffle on, especially when it's not like good voice acting.
What is it now?
Okay, will you just take this? Oh my god.
I need to use the photocopier for something.
I'm afraid access to the photocopier is limited to individuals in possession of an active ID card with a working tracking device.
Alright.
How do I get one of those?
They're typically given out to an agent once we care about them enough to worry about their safety. Usually after
Right,
2 or
where's
3
yours?
years.
That's all I want to know is how do I just
In your
swap it for
case,
yours?
I
I know
suspect
that's
it
what the
will
puzzle
be
is.
longer.
Motherfucker, stop talking. What is the right answer?
I'd like to do a field mission.
A field mission? Oh, that's rich. Most of our work is handled over the phone these days. We only have one agent in the field. There's
that the
no
guy on the
need
roof?
For any more.
Okay.
Is there any situation where I could work in the field?
For that to happen, every single agent in this office would have to become indisposed.
So it is possible then.
If that kind of wild
Fuck me.
optimism is what you need to continue your interminable existence, far be it from me to tell you otherwise.
Okay. How do I just give you this key card, please? Let me just play a game.
Can I have the code for the outbound research division?
The bullpen for the telephone division falls under Mr. Turner's domain, and he prefers...
I'm sorry, this is way too flowery.
himself.
I get it, they're quirky characters, but they're just waffling on. I need to be more interactive with
Vern
this
doesn't
game.
trust you.
I need to experience
It's my
it.
understanding that Mr. Turner lost his government position due to information about him being leaked.
Like,
Ever
it
since
doesn't help
then,
that
he's
this
been
music
very
track is about 30
defensive
seconds long and has just been on
about
repeat
office
for 30 minutes now. Fuck me.
Who are you?
Am I meant to do so with an ID?
Office
Mother
Manager, Division
of
Outside
God.
Intelligence, heir apparent to Penderbrook Motors, international traveler, raconteur, and bon vivant.
Oh, well, my name's Numi.
And a man of few words, hopefully.
I gotta go.
Do be a stranger.
Great. I like how every character is like cocky and mean, but I don't know. My mission 20 minutes ago was to swap this ID card for someone and with someone. I'm just no closer to doing that. I'm sorry, guys. I actually like this game, and I don't whine on purpose, and I try not to. But I just feel like games need to be games. They need to prioritize the game, the interactivity. You know, the opening was fantastic. The phone call, thinking, responding, and now with this, I've just listened to people talk for 20 minutes without doing anything. Come on. Stop doing this, indie developers. I'm gonna keep playing this, obviously. It's interesting. It's got my curiosity. But I just...
That desk's a little tall, isn't it?
It's meant for standing.
Why would anyone want to stand when they could sit?
You'll understand when you're older.
That's fantastic. Right. Guys, I'm going to leave it there. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe. And catch me next time for some more The Low Road. Goodbye, guys.